Hey guys, what is up today? It's Naveen, or the Casual Coder, and in today's video, it's been a while, but I'll be going over the Humanrace skincare that I picked up quite recently. But yeah, just quickly, yeah, it's been a while, about like 6 or 7 months since I last posted. And I guess just a quick update, like a lot of stuff has happened just in my life, I guess. Like firstly, just work. I've been pretty like stuck in, pretty into it. Got like, some salary raises, got grinding hard at my job as a software dev, and I'll probably do some updates about that, like where I see myself in tech, what I see myself doing like from now on, blah blah blah. But yeah, past year or so, I've just been so busy with that, and just like life in general, yeah. New friends, new people, losses of friends, etc., etc. Like, I guess life stuff, like everyone. Yeah, also just been like just taking time out away from the computer a lot more, picking up more hobbies, like getting back into sports, the gym, etc., etc. Going pretty hard at that. Maybe I'll do some updates on that, maybe potentially. And yeah, then as of recently, went to Japan and Korea for about a month or so, which was a sick trip. Picked up some cool stuff, and I'll definitely make a video update about that, my experience there, what that was like. But yeah, so in summary, just took a lot of life stuff, and I guess like coming back, took some time off away from YouTube. Not that I was like uploading regularly or anything, or like going too crazy hard, but I was just like, it's pretty low on my list of priorities of like things to do. So I was like, this year came back from the trip, so I'd been on the trip basically on the 28th of December last year, and then came back on the 22nd, or yeah, 22nd essentially, of January. So it's time recording next a week since I've came back, and spent some time thinking about like, what I want to do, and definitely YouTube is something I want to pick up like this year, pretty consistently. You only live once kind of thing, and just like, fuck it, I'll just record some videos, put them out there, see what happens, just do it for fun, like it's like another hobby or bit of time. But yeah, so in today's video, so with that all this aside, today's video is going to be about some skincare that I picked up a couple months ago that I've been using for a while, that I don't know, that you might be interested in. So yeah, let's get into it.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
So that skincare is actually Humanrace by Pharrell. Pharrell Williams, the timeless vampire that he is, alongside his other ventures. He's got a skincare line called Humanrace, which is basically, for all genders across the human race, to be applicable for everyone. So I picked up his like 3-minute facial, I believe, routine pack. So it has let me just read it from the back. As a rice powder cleanser, lotus enzyme exfoliator, and a humidifying cream. So basically it's a 3-step routine. You use the cleanser, then use the exfoliator, and then use the humidifying cream. Obviously with the exfoliator, you're not supposed to be using that every day, so I think it says on here 2 to 3 times weekly, whereas the other two, the cleanser and the humidifying cream, use every day. So I guess starting off with the cleanser, so basically this is the packaging. It's very nice, minimal green and white. I'm not sure if you can see on here, it'll focus, but like a nice little detailing is that there's braille on the box around a lot of like the text and stuff. So I think you can see it there. Oh, that was a pretty cool feature. And packaging is very simple. So let me just open this up. So yeah, you just see the 3 big bottles. I've already been using them, but you look in there, and it has on the inside, take care of your skin, take care of your family, take care of the planet, take care of the planet, take care of your people, take care of our planet. So that's basically what it says there. This little card that's all these details, and what's cool about it, I guess, is that these packages these containers, are refillable. Sweet. Well, unfortunately, what happens when you don't record for a while is that you forget how things work. So 1, my SD card stopped working, and then 2, I started recording again after I fix my SD card, and it turns out my audio wasn't plugged in, so there's just like 10 minutes of me talking, 5-10 minutes of me talking, just going through everything, and no sound. So here's part 2. Hopefully this works this time. But yeah, as I was going through it, basically another cool feature about Humanrace and their products is that they're refillable. So as you can see, there's a little diagram for each of the things I've bought. So for the rice powder cleanser, the lotus enzyme exfoliator, and the humidifying cream, there's ways to refill each of them. And before I go further into each of them, I'll do a quick read through using my narration skills of basically their description of each of the products. So firstly, the rice powder cleanser is a transformative powder to foam cleanser that brightens and hydrates the skin, dissolving excess oil, makeup, and impurities without stripping moisture. Micronized rice powder and fruit AHAs add gentle exfoliation to your daily cleanse, leaving skin soft, supple, and balanced. So that was for the rice cleanser. The Lotus Enzyme Exfoliator is a creamy triple action exfoliator that combines 8% glycolic acid with enzymatic and physical exfoliants to brighten and revitalize the skin, visibly improving tone and texture with antioxidant lotus leaf and hydrating apple extract. This gentle, powerful formula promotes complexion renewal. So that was the Lotus Enzyme Exfoliator. And lastly, the humidifying cream, cushioning moisture cream that mimics the complexion benefits of humidity, delivering dynamic hydration that adapts to your skin's unique needs, boosted by snow mushroom extract and squalane. I'm not really sure what that is. This moisture-locking formula leaves skin thoroughly supported and nourished. So yeah, getting into it. So firstly, this is the cleanser, the rice powder cleanser. It's pretty sick. Again, packaging is very nice. I like to see that there's braille, which is another cool detail. What's cool about this powder is cleanser, is that compared to other cleansers, which I've either used like liquid or like oil cleansers, is that this is like a dry powder. So basically, you just dap a little bit on your hands, and then it emulsifies, which is pretty sick. And so, since having never used one of those, I didn't really know what to expect. But this works really well. Like some of the other cleansers I've used are kind of harsh, and they tend to dry out your skin. Whereas I found with this rice powder cleanser that it definitely doesn't. It's kind of nice and soft on your skin. I'm not really sure how to explain that. Again, each person's skin is different, but it's definitely like soft. It doesn't leave it like dried out or anything. One thing though, for me personally, is that some of the cleansers I've used, I don't know, they just feel like they've more so like stripped away like the nastiness, leave my skin feeling more clean. And I just feel like with this cleanser, I didn't really get that. Still pretty good, but I'll probably still stick to my Cosrx low pH. I'll have like a little image of it. Morning cleanser. Probably stick to that in the future, but definitely this is pretty good. Moving on, the Lotus exfoliator. Well, this is really good as well. Again, cool packaging, and as you can see, I've been using it quite a bit because I used it just before this and then haven't wiped it out, unfortunately. But what's cool about this mechanism is that basically you push down here, and the cream and stuff, or the exfoliator, comes out here. I thought that was a pretty cool mechanism. But yeah, in terms of exfoliator, it's pretty good, nice and soft. I think all of them are very nice and soft, and not, some exfoliators feel like very harsh, and they feel like they're really stripping away your skin, and it kind of leaves you feeling raw. Definitely didn't get that with this, and yeah, I have no real complaints. I would say, yeah, I definitely have no complaints with this. Using it 2 to 3 times a week, worked fine, easy to use. Yeah, no complaints. Lastly, and probably the best, the one item I would recommend the most is this humidifying cream. I've used like so much of it. Let me put this up. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Just like so much of it. This is probably my favorite and probably the one in future I'd probably keep buying. It did such a good job of just like, I know some creams, like for me, they either like become too oily on my skin, or like, so like when I applied it, it just feels like, it gives you like that moisturizing feeling, but at the expense of leaving your skin feeling oily and kind of like greasy. I definitely didn't get that with this, and the added benefit was when I took this to Korea and Japan, like when I went there, like some of the nights were just so dry. Like you'd go to sleep and then when you wake up and your throat would be dry. That's how like a lack of like moisture there was. So being able to use this cream just day and night was like a godsend, because I could just apply it, wake up, and my skin would feel moisturized, and if I needed a bit more, I'd apply a bit more. It was such a godsend, and yeah, I would definitely recommend this cream. Yeah, and it wasn't too like, I don't know. Sorry, another thing as well is in terms of overall like smell as well, it's a very neutral, earthy kind, I guess, with along the lines of the vibe that Pharrell was trying to go for these. Very earthy vibe, and yeah. Would I recommend buying these again? Again, I think the first thing is like it really depends on your skin and skin type. As you can see, I still have, I'm not like some kind of skin savant where my skin is looking like crazy good, especially right now. Actually, I've got quite a few pimples and stuff, quite a few breaking out. It also depends on your diet, your exercise routine, the amount of water you're drinking, etc. But overall, I'd say for the price as well. I'm not really sure what the price is. I'll leave that right there. For the price, I think it's very reasonably priced. Obviously you can get cheaper and more expensive stuff. I think it definitely falls in the middle of skincare I've seen and skincare I've used. But yeah, overall, I'd definitely recommend the humidifying cream and probably the exfoliator. But yeah, I'm a bit iffy on the cleanser personally. I just don't feel like it cleansed my skin as well as some of the other cleansers I've used. But yeah, definitely, I really enjoy it. The packaging's sick, the design is sick, Pharrell is sick. But yeah, that's basically it. Definitely would recommend the humidifying cream, and also just checking out some of the other stuff. That wasn't sponsored, I wish. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll definitely get back onto the video uploading grind, get some more videos out this year. Maybe try and make it a weekly, regular thing. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.